So how, as president, did you balance keeping the traditions and the values and integrating the Pawnee culture into the institution with the future growth of the institution as well?
The traditions are the future. So much of the historical narrative in Indian country has involved the destruction of those traditions. Mm-hmm. And so as tribes, and not just Pawnee Nation College, but other tribal colleges in other Indian nations across the country, as they recapture, re-understand, reintegrate those mm-hmm. traditions into what they're doing, then that becomes, so that which is old becomes new in some ways, because there are a number of generations that have lost these things. Ceremonies, language, mm-hmm. parts of language, or lost the languages altogether.
Right.
Other different parts of the tradition and you know, agricultural husbandry, right? Animal husbandry and those kinds of things. Those kinds of things lost, even though there might be small small knowledge of those things. And what tribal colleges can do is take that knowledge and develop courses. You can develop curriculum around those things that have been documented or that people know about. You get tribal elders who tell those stories, and those elders become actively engaged. They become master instructors, right? So that the tribal college classroom is a community classroom of all who can inform what's going on with that discussion, whether it's a Comp 1 class or whether it's some kind of agricultural based class, right? So across the entire spectrum of the curriculum.
So that connection to the past is what
yes.
propels the tribe forward and,
right.
and the people and the community as well.
Yes, and in part because there are lots of different funding initiatives at both the foundation level mm-hmm. as well as the federal government level that want different communities to embrace those traditions. And so there are opportunities to do that and create broader impacts through curriculum enhancement. Mm-hmm. right, and through job opportunities at the back end, right, and that's a lot of what you want to be able to have for students when they get done with either their associate's degree or if they come to a four-year institution, mm-hmm. who once they complete those requirements, whether they decide to go get a graduate degree or not, but come back to the community, can be very well trained to impact that future.
We're talking about the immediate community surrounding the tribal colleges, but then a broader community
yeah.
as well
right.
that this impacts.
Right, these networks that go to the tribes that we're serving, mm-hmm. but then all four of the tribal colleges across the state are connected in different ways. Right. And so there can be ripple effects and ramifications that go to those other institutions, which then go out to the communities that they serve. And then it can become potentially regional, mm-hmm. And go up to Kansas and Texas and over to New Mexico and Louisiana and so on.